Salamat sa pag-confirm. Yung ano, yung mga past banners ko pala. Pero ang dami rin palang dinaanan na scuffness ng di ba? Ng Genshin.
Somewhere in MiHoYo headquarters, a Chinese businessman is tasked with a job of making more money. Klee banner sold pretty well, so why don't we take this and make another child terrorist? And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, version 1.1 started off with 4 new characters.
Ayun nga pala, 4 yung 1.1.
You know I grow restless when life is ordinary and
4-star.
boring. Though in
Yung
Leo,
isa.
fine. I guess you
Pala,
are
anong version ko nag-start, guys?
Tartaglia, the second child terrorist. Diona, the bar owner, hires Diona because she's cute. You know, I would check Monsat laws for child labor, but I realized she's a cat. There ain't no laws for cats. Zhongli, Big Dong Zhong. Xinyan, whom today I learned shared the same VA as Barbara. What can you take from this? Xinyan is Southern Barbara.
Ni howdy, partner.
When I call Tartaglia the second child terrorist, you might think it's Klee.
Uy, ads!
SF 장르를 좋아했어요. 무언가를 새롭게 발견하고
Are you here for playtime with Klee?
5.0 sa akin ko yun, nag-start ako
You got
mag-Genshin.
him
Medyo late ka na pala,
and the
Frost?
other him. As a veteran player, I don't even farm this domain anymore. He doesn't do anything.
yung
You just
ko rin.
kill him in 3 hits. So out of
Speaking
respect,
of yung
I won't
pyro
beat
na
up
Indonesia,
children
may
anymore.
tatlong
But there
hit lang
was a
ginagawa
time
niya
where
kay
his
Tartag.
difficulty was lore accurate in the Archon quest.
Ito, swerte
You
kayo
had to
pag
go through
naabutan nyo daw to.
Tartaglia, but
Isa
instead
daw to
of
sa
being
mga
everyone's bitch in the
pinaka-hardest
story,
fight.
dude was basically
Sabi nila.
Tartaglia New Game Plus.
Your strength is praiseworthy.
Almost wala daw
This guy
makatalo
just
sa
cut
kanya nun eh.
head off with one move and party level 35. Really? Party level 35, my balls.
May isa akong kilala na na nagawa niya ito.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
brace yourself. This is about
Nagawa
to
niya
get
itong kay
tough.
Tartag.
Now, show me what you can do against the.
Tapos after niyan, may isa na naman.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing? What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
What would happen if all men died?
Get good. It's just a boss fight. Yeah, but it's not a boss fight. It's a boss all you can eat. The devs saw how only 5 people cleared this fight, and 8 days later, he got nerfed in
yung
the
isang
story. The
kilala ko
more
is,
accurate
kaya
Tartaglia that we
niya-
know and love
ay
was
nagawa
found
niya ito.
dead in a ditch
Tapos
right
wala
behind the
pang-
Golden House. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Yes,
buddy,
yun nga yung
hold
sabi nila, wala pa daw dati. So basically, pupunta ka lagi sa
This move went from
baka talaga yun andun ka sa bagong
after the
event.
nerfs, now it's like
You know you love me. I know you can. Just show me never.
Ngayon, ganyan na siya. Hindi na siya gumagalaw ngayon. Kaya sabi nila, mas exciting daw yung pero masyado daw mataas yung difficulty.
Let's do.
And we will never, ever, ever be apart. I'll be an item.
Stand back, economic.
We're just friends.
Wala yun na, hindi ka na mamamatay.
There's another in the trident mind.
Hush, little
Hey, look, guys, this Tartaglia boss is so easy. 79.9% of travelers killed him on their first try. But what about pre-nerf
79.9?
Tartaglia? I said 79.9% of travelers killed him on their first try. You guys remember the very first leak to ever exist? You know, the one with Zhongli kicking the spear and everyone was like, oh my god!
Yes. Oh, yung unang leak niyo. Kasi hindi ko alam kung minsan hindi ko alam kung bakit gustong-gustong pinapanood ng mga tao yung ganito. Magkakasabay na reaction. Buti di ko naabutan, naka-phone pa naman ako noon. Ayun lang, oh. Ang hirap mo sigurong ginawa sa phone mo. Pero if ever man nagawa mo isa.
Unreconciled stars! Some dude sprinkled shungite all over Tevat and is killing everyone!
The meteorites seem to harbor a strange
Ito rin,
power. A
rin
power
ito
that
sa,
sends any who touch them into a deep sleep.
Also known as
Isa rin to
Scaramouche,
sa,
the
ano,
hat
yan, oh.
guy.
Hi!
First appearance niya daw.
Sounds interesting. Mind if I join you?
Why does he sound like a VeggieTale
Pero Zhongli,
character?
alam ko
Mind if I
naabutan
join
ko
you?
siya
You
at
can
a
see
first
this came
limited
to be
5
the
sa
first rock type
Pag may-
event. Collect
pag may
rocks,
Zhongli ka kasi
kill
dati
monsters,
is-
collect rocks while killing monsters.
Wala na.
If the rewards from
Basically,
Elemental Crucible was like
madali
a
na para
slice
sa'yo
of
yung
pizza,
game.
Unreconciled Stars, it's like 9 pizzas. Peasants became king this patch. Literally. Thank you, Scaramouche. Thank you for your customer service. It's a shame he kidnapped Fischl and held her hostage behind a ransom, but at least you get her for free. This would be my first Fischl for the next 2 years. Well, they don't call her the Prinzessin de Luchalung for
Next
nothing.
2 years.
Catherine, vassal of the Imanachai, rejoice! For to join the Prinzessin de
Speaking of,
Vertalang on her majestic
Sa
mission,
lahat ng mga
I,
sentences ni Fischl, di ba puro ganyan?
Nofodor,
Puro
divine
paragraph
protection
na,
of
mahaba.
one's Edelstein der Dunkelheit, you dare to parrot the parlance of the Prinzessin for the
Natawa lang ako dun
Prinzessin
sa
de
Zhongli
Vertalang?
incident
Do
eh.
you mean to
Bakit ba?
say there
Ano
are
nangyari,
others who
Clarky?
have fallen into a similar slumber?
One has witnessed with one's own Ogde Verurtelang. I am Fischl von Luftschloss Nofodort, Prinzessin der Verurtelang.
Prinzessin der Verurtelang.
Verurtelang. I hail from a distant and long-lost land known as the Imanachai. The in my what, right?
Remember when I said Unreconciled Stars was like 9 pizzas? Well, you actually play as a pizza.
Clarky, ito na yung favorite mo na sabi mo. Kung tama ako, di ba ito ba yun? Ah, oo, yung Zhongli incident. Di ba yung Geo shield niya kasi dati is yung thickness ng shield niya is I think can only absorb Geo damage, di ba? Hindi siya universal absorption. And ang nipis sana nung ano niya, yung HP ng shield niya. Until ang daming nagreklamo daw. And then, pero nasa post-production na si Zhongli nun. Kaya ginawan nila ng post-buff, di ba? Hindi pre-buffed. And then, nung nagre-release siya, ayun na, pinakunat yung shield niya. May shred na siya. And then, may nakaka-absorb na siya ng, di ba? Ng all element, ng universal elemental absorptions. And siya rin ang pinakamalakas bumasag ng,
Pizza delivery
ng
man
mga
for this event.
Geo shields. Ako ganyan siya dati, idol shield or shield. Ito. Hindi ko ito na-experience. Ads. Yo, Neil! Salamat sa pagtambay. Good evening sa'yo. Pag tinitignan mo sa mapa, parang andun sa baba, no? Someone ordered the pizza in the restaurant. Buti hindi ko naabot.
Hey, I ordered a pepperoni pizza a minute ago and I was wondering what happened to it. Sorry about that. I'm currently climbing Mount Everest to deliver your pepperoni. Every order you took had some troll-ass requirement. Like the person ordering doesn't want their food to be
Hello,
wet,
Malpas.
but he's under a
Salamat sa pagmamahal.
waterfall. I'm surprised that Wangshu Inn delivered
Ayaw mabasa yung food, pero nasa waterfall.
tubig to be wet, but he's under a water.
Torn to
Ang
oblivion.
troll masyado. Salamat sa hydrate, Malpas. Buti nga hindi nasa
Waterfall.
abutan
I'm
to.
surprised that Wangshu Inn delivers this far out. Hey, look at this guy over here. He ordered a slice of bread and the Avengers.
Hindi mo nabutan
I
yun, no?
have to
Kaya
get
medyo
through
late
the
ako. Di ba kaya nga
fucking
sabi ko na miss
Avengers to
ko yung
deliver your
festering
one
desire.
slice of bread. Oh, what's that? You can't glide, sprint, climb?
May time limit. Oh, may time limit daw eh.
Just
Nakikita
give
mo
me
rin
a
sa taas
moment,
yun, no?
for I am currently being gunned
Nakikita
down
mo
in
naman
the
sa
middle
taas,
of this
ayun, no?
street. You guys remember when the Volin was totally broken?
The Bluetooth device.
This guy was the buggiest shit ever, and he's not even a bug.
Sana ibalik nila yan.
When
Gusto
you
ko
pass the speed
marunong.
limit and you no clip into his ass, when you
Totoo ba to?
pass the
Nagno-no
climbing
clip
speed
kayo
limit
dati
and
kay
you
Divalin?
teleport back down.
Tapos pag burst mo, bumababa.
Yo, Venti, this edible ain't shit.
Need ng resin para mag-flame.
Wait, what?
Ayun.
That's insane.
Yan ang bug.
That's a bug. That's a bug. That is a bug.
This is why I fight Andreas. At least he has no bugs. This was truly back when we
Guys, ano ang dinadaanan nyo dito? Nung wala pa tayong Shilonen, Maui ka or ano. Kasi, kung dito ka, ibig sabihin, nasilaw ka nung malapit na ano. Nasilaw ka nung malapit na kung dito ka nasilaw ka nung malapit na distance, pero pag tinignan mo, aakyatin mo pa ito. Kasi dati kapag wala kang Maui ka, Shilonen, or yung mga ibang umaakyat, wala talaga ang tagal nyo. Tapos kapag dito ka, though mukhang malapit siya, ang nagpapatagal dito is yung distance. Kasi pag napansin mo dito, tapos ito, pag dito ka, hindi ko alam kung anong problema mo. Pag andito ka, minsan nagpapakatanga ka na lang. Ito ang pinakamalapit talaga. Nung nagka-wonder ako, nag-try ko dun sa malapit na TV, konti lang difference. Yep. Especially if may Maui ka, Shilonen ka, dito talaga ang pinakamalapit na distance ngayon. Pero, kahit until now, dito pa rin ako dumadaan eh.
we had important discussions like which teleporter was the fastest to Andreas.
Fastest.
But then they added portable waypoints in the game. So why would you go to any of these when you can teleport straight in it?
Dead mo sa Andres.
People often associate touching grass as
Grass.
sign of mental wellness, but they never specify if it had to be in real life grass. The grass in Genshin at this time was killing people in game,
Yan.
in real life. Pyro characters were basically unusable in the overworld because
Speaking
everywhere
of
they
ito
go, their skills would
Lahat
start
daw ng mga
burning
pyro
the
units
grass.
dati
For some reason,
unusable.
1.0 grass was bugged. It wasn't scaling with your world. What's the
They
worst that
always
could happen
commit
from
arson
fixing the
though.
grass? Whoa, dude, this is totally fire, man. They eventually nerfed the damage next patch, but
Laki
for
ng damage,
1.1, the grass was hot. How to remove grass in Genshin Impact? No ban, no grass. Genshin Impact 2.0 fix lag and boost FPS? This is why you never fix the grass. It just kills people. You see, 1.1 felt like if 1.0
Uy! Ads!
had an update. We had some of the greatest changes during this time. Resin cap increased from 120 to
pala, no?
160, and they
Ito ang
never
pinakamatagal dati.
changed it ever
Ito ang
again.
pinakamatagal, 160.
Condensed resin, also known as I don't want to play but I'll log in to avoid capping. Characters dispatched on expeditions are no longer out of action.
Ito ang pinaka-troll na ginawa nila eh. For example, dinispatch mo sa expedition si Bennett, di ba? Hindi mo daw siya magagamit in-game. After niyang unless matapos yung expedition. Si Clark, kinaabutan niya ito. Since siya ang nakaabot nung ano eh, nung delivery.
First of all, why would you be out of action for 12 carats? You can
Hindi ko
lock
magamit
artifacts and weapons, just like how I'm currently locked inside the back of a
Hindi
car.
mo
They
magamit.
finally added the Blue Archive in
Blue
Genshin.
Archive.
The crying emoji seems to be what's keeping us together here in the chat.
Sadly, you can see everything except for how many hours you have. On a second thought, Diona being a cat, Sucrose being a dog, Chongyun chonging out, you can now feed the dog.
Feed the dog.
What? You can now feed the dog.
No!
And can we talk about how hyped this trailer was for its time?
No.
Diwa was once a peaceful place for boats, but now... Oh shit! Get me out of here! I was having a nice sandwich. All of a sudden, there's just this hentai monster! You piece of shit! Bring out the Chinese Avengers. Guys, I'm gonna need some help.
Chinese Avengers. Auto-build. Chinese Auto-build ito. Interesting rin yung mga napanood ko dati ng mga
Hey, what's up
how-to-build.
guys? Welcome to the Genshin version 1 Build-A-Bear workshop. Today, we're gonna be building Xiangling.
The best way to go about building her is going straight up attack. If you can get as much attack as possible, just put it on her.
I just gotta say, I'm in love with the Crescent Pike.
Oh no. Oh no, Crescent Pike Xiangling. Oh no. Oh no. Totoo ba ito? Ito ba talaga yung gamit nilang...
Right now, I love that it does what it does. It's gonna scale with my character as I build her up, or future spear users.
Do keep in mind that Xiangling is not to be played for just to drop her skills and switch out. She has
Just to drop her skill is...
great damage capabilities and should remain on the field when your other characters are rotating through their skill cooldowns.
Oh my god,
Hey guys,
on
I'm back
field
with a new video.
Xiangling.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Xiangling. If you guys don't know, Xiangling is a pyro character.
So obviously you're not gonna get every single stat possible. So the main two stats you want is, for the base stat, you want attack. So on the first two, you cannot get attack. So the first one, no, actually the first artifact is HP, then the second one is attack.
So she's a pyro character. That's why I'm in this pyro flamey area.
The reason we're going with Chi-Chi here is because Chi-Chi works very well with Facial to support.
Oh no, facial. Ano sabi?
The reason we're going with Chi-Chi here is because Chi-Chi works very well with Facial to support Xiangling.
So on the last three, you want to get attack percentage. If you can, you want to get that attack percentage. Now, for the substats, if you can get attack
41, 41, 41 at the bottom, on top of the attacks we had at the top. And again, this is gonna scale so well.
Bonjour à toutes et à tous et bienvenue sur cette nouvelle vidéo. Celle-ci par exemple pique du croissant.
Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Further Beyond Gaming. My name is Cody GT, and in today's video, this time around, I wanted to do a bit of a character breakdown for my girl Xiangling.
The main stat, of course, I want is base attack. As long as I have base attack, then I can work with it.
So this Crescent Pike is insane. Like, it does a ton of damage. Once you get this leveled up, once you get your artifacts ready to go, you build her for a ton of attack percent.
You don't have to build elemental attack on her. You just have to build a whole bunch of attack.
For these two builds, Xiangling's 4-star weapons of choice can be the prototype Grudge. The main reason is, as I mentioned earlier, Xiangling is not a character.
Anong pangalan? Prototype Grudge ba ito ngayon? Hindi ano, iba ang name nito ngayon, di ba? Anong pangalan nito ngayon, yung pole arm? Kasi alam ko pati yung ano pati yung Claymore dati, sabi nila iba rin daw ang name niya. Hindi ako nagkamali. Iba rin daw ang name ng Claymore dati. Ooh. Oo nga, prototype star glitter nga, oo. Tama nga. And then, yung prototype, prototype arcade is prototype animus pala dati.
That you use just for her skills. With Xiangling's normal attacks, she is one of the fastest attacking characters
Pangalan
in
ng
the
gumawa ng
game.
Xiangling.
And with few ways to boost attack speed currently, this makes her normal attacks a very good source of DPS.
Yan. Puro.
She's a very good attacker for let's say 1v1 situations. In group situations is a little more tougher because she does kind of puts her feet down, but this is where her charge attack comes into play.
This is really a good charge attack. I don't use it too often, but it is good to reduce the distance, to go ahead and get closer in range with the enemies.
Spear users coming out in the future, which is Zhao, which is the one we've seen from the story, and we've already seen Zhongli coming out. This is going to be a great item to invest in because for them, they may be your normal attacker. You know, you may be wanting to normal attack with them, and I think this item will withstand the test of time.
I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Like, you guys don't know, I am a huge fan, man. You get it so quickly, the Pyronado.
Ano sabi niya?
My dessert coffee?
Wow! New limited edition
Narinig ko
Tropico
gusto niya daw yung
Winter
proto,
Blend.
ay yung Pyronado eh.
You guys don't know, I am a huge fan of it, and you get it so quickly. Love it, man.
Be wanting to normal attack with them, and I think this item will withstand the test of time.
Her Pyronado, I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Like, you guys don't know, I am a huge fan of it, and you get it so quickly, the Pyronado.
You get it so quickly, sabi. With this?
And you get it so quickly, the Pyronado. That's how you can build her up. Definitely go attack. If you want to build a crit, you can, but I'd say attack, she definitely go insane.
She is way outdated for where I am. I'm like world level 4 right now. If she was up to date, you guys would see mad numbers.
I got another Xiangling build. This time I like to run him with Wolf's Tombstone. My setup is usually with Pyro Damage Sands.
If he was up to date, you guys would see mad numbers.
I got another Xiangling build. This time I like to run him with Wolf's Tombstone. My setup is usually with Pyro Damage Sands.
Do you know the story of Durin and this mountain?
Hot diggity dog.
Ito na. One of the best,
Mondstadt was so good, it got a DLC, Dragon Spine. This region actually makes sense. At no point in my Mondstadt journey did I ever find the Mondstadt.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
I'm at the harbor of one of the most prosperous trading hubs. Where's the Liwa? 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 Singchu? Dragon Spine on the other hand? Oh. You actually find the Dragon Spine!
We did it, guys! We found the Dragon Spine!
This place was magical. We got snow. We got boars. We got more Oculi to farm. We got new enemies. I have no enemies. It was such a nice change from the green plains and the orange mountains that we were so used to. Everything in Dragon Spine was out to kill you. I remember the first time I saw a Ruin Guard, I thought it was a Ruin Guard. Oh, you know, it's gonna do that hand clap thing or the spin move.
Tapos Ruin, ano pala siya?
You got the classic places like Albedo's Camp, the Entomb City, the Caverns, the Nail, Tree, Bones. It has a little bit of blue for everyone. And the underground, they were dangerous, but they were never overwhelming. I was picking up Cheeto dust on Mount Everest. This wall statue shit, the tablets, secret rooms. Yeah, no problem. It was a fun time.
Get your ass back
ito.
Except this one.
Oh my God.
It was
Alam
a
niyo to?
fun time.
Get your ass back here.
Except
Alam niyo ito? Kasi di ba sabi nila, wag mong itatackle ang Dragon Spine unless super built yung mga units mo. Yan yung unang ano nila, di ba? Ang unang kumbaga, what do you call this? Unang tip ng mga ano sa'yo, di ba, ng mga OGs. Pero ako tinakal ko dati world level 4 pa lang ako.
this
Grabe
one.
ito.
If you know, you know.
Yan oh. If you know, you know.
Dragonspine doesn't just look cold. Your characters will actually feel the cold.
Pero
Sheer
ma-freeze
cold
na.
was never that bad. Grow up.
Grow up.
Oh man, I can't have shit in this house.
10 ways to prevent coldness in Dragonspine. Number 1, kill your...
Guys, love yourself. That's all I gotta say. You should love yourself now.
The music.
In Albion, no matter where you go or what you do, your mount will accompany you on your journey. Perhaps you'll pick the ox, a merchant's best friend.
no.
It can carry
Ads. Grabe, ang ganda ng ano no? Ang ganda ng OST ng Dragon Spine pala. If you think about it. Nag-add block na kasi. Hindi ako naka-add block kasi Clark, gamit ko dati is Opera. May ano yun may ad blocker yun. Pero balak ko nga bumalik ulit doon next time. Hindi pa pala ako naka-sub kay Akasha. Grabe no, ang ganda ng ano? Ang ganda ng music ng Dragon Spine pala dati. Until now naman eh. Still one of the best.
For a soundtrack that's meant to be very soothing and warms the heart, this is the shit you hear when you're freezing to death, and for that, I give Dragonspine the coldest soundtrack in the game. I was an idiot back then. I tried to pyro the ice off the teleporter. The amount of times that I died from freezing to death outside the artifact domain, it's too many. There was this one place where you see these frozen boars. What the boar doing? Oh,
what the
nothing
boar
much.
doing?
Except that one time it stampeded over a child. You can feed the foxes. What? You can feed the foxes?
Oh no.
You were like a grandpa airship into some snowy mountain. What is going on? The whole area is just breathtaking. That's why it's number 15 in Genshin's most breathtaking locations. Dragonspine to me was a fun little pit stop. I found the lore interesting enough not to skip. The free shit was annoying, but it never disrupted my exploration. Grow up. And I'm not gonna lie, unlocking the nail at the top after everything. It really made me feel like I was in the Dragonspine. The summon of Dragonspine is peak exploration. That is a factually correct statement. I literally cannot be wrong.
Peak exploration.
You like the way it sounds. I can get enough.
The Chalk Prince was what I like to call the DLC to Dragonspine, which is also a DLC to Mondstadt. The DDLC. Just like Unreconciled DLC to Mondstadt. The DDLC. Just like Unreconciled Stars, you kill monsters while collecting rocks and cash out in the shop. Sadly, no one kidnapped Fisho and locked her behind a ransom, so you might not get it for free, but we got the Festering Desire instead. No, I won't
Ano? Ito. Dapat ito ang bumalik.
Torn to oblivion!
Dapat ito ang bumalik. Ang ano kasi, ewan ko kung bakit up until now, kumbaga napaka-competitive ng weapon na ito, no? To other 4-star options.
Explain what it does. Look it up.
Unlike
Towards the end of the
events,
event, there was this flower boss. What kind of lame-ass whopper flower looking at? Say what you want, but I genuinely could not kill this guy solo. At least with Crucible or Unreconciled, you got your run-of-the-mill Bob Burger Hilly Churl. I am someone who couldn't give a rat's ass about co-op content in this game. I prefer the lone wolf method of gaming, but this Whopper flower was kicking my ass. So I enlisted the canines in a collaborative effort to subjugate my skill issue. There were phases where you had to block its 1 billion damage move, and seeing your team all huddle up only to then beat the shit out of this stupid flower a minute
Kasi ang
later,
mahirap pa daw dati
it really festered my desire.
Ang mahirap pa daw dati, 'di ba, ayaw ang dami daw ayaw mag-support, ang gusto puro DPS sila kapag na-co-op ka. And since it's a new game, nabanggit din daw nila na normal lang daw na ang tagal sa domain kasi 'di ba wala pang mga build. Tapos meron daw yung 'di ba dati yung artifacts nahuhulog pa daw doon sa floor. Kaya kapag may kasama daw kayong 20 na sobrang troll, bigla daw siyang magbo-burst doon sa gilid.
The story in Chalk Prince was so homogeneous with Albedo that when you search up gameplay of the event, you often see it lumped with Albedo's story quest, and honestly, it might as well be a permanent side story.
Lakas kasi mag-apply ng
players had to be there when
lakas
Reckless
mag-apply ng
Palette
pyro ni
killed
Amber kasi.
Sucrose.
I've fallen and I can't
Reckless
get
balance.
up.
And not only that, he went for round 2! Let's talk about me, let's talk about you, let's talk about the Prince of 1.2. Albedo's first banner was a heist because the 4 stars stole the spotlight. You had people fearing for their lives. If it's gold, I walk into traffic blindfold. If he wasn't already 6 foot deep in the grave, Ganyu walked over and built a house. No, she's not a support. She's a bow character. Then why does she have an RPG? For a character that had Cryo Amber allegations before her release, Ganyu eventually became a top tier DPS. If Ganyu is a Cryo Amber, Yoimiya is the Pyro Amber. It's really a matter of preference, you know? Some people love her charge shot gameplay, and others wish they could charge shot themselves in real life with how boring it is. If Cryo, why hot? I'm telling you, there is no mortal human being on this plane of existence that can resist those chicken drumstick legs. It is impossible. We have the most tagged Genshin character and a guy who creates life. Albedo is literally Life Weaver Overwatch 2.
Tapos na kami sa mga clears. Yun ang kaunti lang kasi nag-claim ngayon, and pinapanood lang namin yung mga yung mga happenings dun sa from 1.0 yung mga
Ganyu, I'm gonna say it. Ganyu has some of the best demo music, and I don't care what anyone says.
저에게 이분은 자유죠.
To be honest,
광활한 우주에서 하고 싶은 일을 마음껏
to be honest, debatable na kasi ito ngayon. Ganyu is Ganyo's demo music is not, for me, hindi na siya yung best na yun. Kasi marami nang magaganda rin.
She is literally the GOAT! Get it? Because she's literally a GOAT! Just look at Ganyu's demo.
Sadly, pareho
Why
silang
is
clunky
she
kasi
sleeping
Tinshu.
in the middle of nowhere?
Pero pag cons lang pinag-usapan, doon na lumalamang si Ryo.
Look at her! What is this scoundrel doing sleazing around these 3 brutes? Someone pick her up! And then look at him! He just turned the butterfly into a chicken!
A chicken?
Her up. And then look at him! He just turned the butterfly into a chicken!
A chicken?
Marvelous merchandise. Let's be honest, it's the girl of your dreams, but you're stuck with the Dollar Tree version that is the monthly web check-in. We also got a quick face for ascending characters. Nothing too special, just a quick influx of like 100 pulls. Piss silly! Piss silly! Let's talk about the January 8th, 2021 incident. If you go back in time, you see a shit ton of people addressing the resin problem. Genshin Impact's 1.1 resin change will not solve the problem at all. This game has a resin problem. Math inside.
My long
the resin changes are not enough. Genshin Impact rant. Why does
Buti na
resin
lang,
even
naka-vacay
exist?
na.
Remember last patch I said they never changed the resin ever again? This is a true statement, but on January 8th, inside a Chinese PlayStation, there was a $5 resin pass for an extra 40 resin per day. If you were someone who was unsatisfied with the resin system, miHoYo solution?
Hey, buy
Thank you. Bibili ka siguro nito, no, kung meron.
For an extra 40 resin per
Extra 40 per day.
If you were someone who was unsatisfied with the resin system, miHoYo solution?
Hey, buy this $5 resin pack.
$5 for 1260 resin. Some players see this as a $5 investment, others see this as $5 to get fucked. Depending on who you are, we never saw it ever again. The pass got removed the same day it appeared. What? Why? Why did it get removed? We'll never know. But one thing I know for sure is that we don't need more people flexing their artifacts. Fuck you and your 40 CV looking ass.
The day has finally come.
Man, I can't fucking sleep. What is that noise? Is someone moaning?
That's it. Good.
Yow.
Lament.
Hey, can you keep
Evil
it down?
cock ring. Get out of my way. I'm coming.
At ito, si Xiao pa lang.
Zhongli, Tartaglia, Ganyu, Albedo, get these frauds out of here. We only care about Xiao. Oh yeah, that's right. Do the Xiao thing.
Siya daw ang pinakamahirap i-build nung ano.
Oh my god!
Nung early days.
Come on, man. Don't be that way. We all got our demons.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going
Di ba kasi
on?
wala tayong
inside
animo shred dati? Except for the form of Young.
If you were an early Xiao farmer, farming artifacts for this guy really made you feel like you're Xiao. Fucking shit. You had to farm a 2-piece Viridescent, but the game's like...
Ah, oo nga pala. 2-piece VV tapos 2-piece attack. Kaya pala ang hirap niyang i-build, sabi nila. So basically, wala pa pala Vermilion. And if I'm not mistaken, late nilang dinagdag ang Strongbox, di ba? Di ba late nilang dinagdag ang Strongbox kaya mahirap ka makakuha ng Gladiator? Basically,
hey man,
every boss fight lang.
You been farming for Xiao? Well, isn't Xiao a pretty lonely guy? And a lonely guy needs more maidens, right? He needs more maidens. Once you're done with the ass blast Viridescent domain, whoop-de-doo, jackass, you need 2-piece Gladiator. What's that? They only drop from bosses, so it's actually 2 times more expensive resin-wise? Thank you, Xiao. Thank you for the 706 cryo stones. Pain, suffering. Why do I even live? Who am I? Who? Tao.
Quick, do something!
Did you know Fu Tao's Japanese voice actress is Rei Takahashi? She has voiced prominent anime characters like Megumin from Konosuba.
Grabe, no?
Hey everyone. So earlier today, I saw someone post about this 300 tweet thread, but this one dude talking about Fu Tao.
Grabe naman yan.
Every new character seems to be bringing something cool to the table. So, when will he be joining the game?
Diba yung ano,
Xiao will be available through his very own character event wish.
Sometimes,
1-2,
I
sabi.
forget Kaching had a
Nabalitaan ko rin dyan eh. 1K plus. Oo nga pala, speaking of, nagka-banner pala si Kaching. Ito yung sinasabi nila before siya dinagdag sa ano standard. Same thing lang din ng mga ibang standard units. Pero malas niya, kasabayan niya daw si Hutao eh. Bakit naka-C1 Hutao ako?
What you doing pulling on the Kaching banner? It's a free-to-play bait. You can't be pulling on this banner. It's a bait. It's a trap. 5 must know trap. Number 5, Astolfo. Despite what nostalgia wants you to believe, the first Lantern Rite is forever immortalized as a Liyue festival without any Liyue characters. I can't say this word, man. Shit. Besides Xiao, None of the cast ever showed up. They all just died on this seemingly important day. Let's go, baby! Lantern Rite! It's time to do the lanterning. Let's go! Xinyan, how's the hand? Man, get out of my way, bro. This place is so packed.
Yep, the best yung kay Hutaw. And the next one is yung kay Gaming.
Limited edition Copico Blanca Winter Blend.
Gaming yung next kasi maganda rin yung story nung yung story ni Gaming.
What up there?
Basically yung first Lantern Rite daw talaga is napaka-boring.
Now, isn't this lively?
Go moon gazing with Kaching.
Late ka na eh.
She died in a car accident 10 years ago. You have to let it go, man. Albedo, please! Give my sister back! No, I mean Kaching! It is I, the magical crystal Albedo ball. Ask and you shall receive. Sucrose. We need to cook.
That died 10 years ago.
You were running around doing fetch quests. It really made you feel like you're in a festival. If you were the staff slaving away. Young traveler, this girl wants one Genshin. Go and pick Genshin flowers from atop the summit. Why do I need to go to the summit? I have 100! I said, go and pick. So here I am climbing Krakatoa for one flower that I have 1,000,000 of. What's her problem?
2,000 years later.
May ganyan pa rin ako sa, maraming. Fresh pala yung gusto.
This one is a fresh Genshin.
Got a paddock on my wrist, doing front flips, giving you my number, but
oh god, not again. How many more mountains do I have to climb?
Oh. Yung normal lang.
This guy just wants the shitty Genshins.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT!
I don't mind NPCs, but when you're throwing 26
world
26
quests,
NPC world quests,
28.
You've gone too far. I'm here to enjoy the festival. Why am I fixing your dog shit boat? Help me take this picture. No problem. Iron ingot. Lantern Rite. More like lantern I need rights because everyone was using me to run their errands. What am I, some kind of dog? The requirements for unlocking these fetch quests is literally called City of Chores. Even the game's calling this shit out. We could have enjoyed Xinyan's concert with Zhongli. He would like it. Her music rocks. Helped Beidou with her boat. Not this guy's boat. Never again. Cooked with Changling. Arranged marriage with Kaching. There was so much potential here. Come on, you can do better. What's that? They gave us a 4-star selector and 10 intertwined fates? Take everything I just said back. Theater Mechanicus was one of my favorite events added to the game. I had so much fun running around just killing hilly trails and building walls. Nothing stops the wall. Freeze was absolutely busted. Build a house of cryo towers, go Arma, and you just insta-win. It was a good mode to chill and have fun. From Wrench Wang and his shitty boat, you had these mystic arts. There was an upgrade system for towers. You could strategize with placements. Genshin Bloons tower defense gets my approval. The end of Lantern Rite, despite the fetch quest, I ain't gonna lie. It got me a little bit emotional when the Bambi start flying. This scene of Xiao staring at the festival alone because his tsundere ass can't be caught in his fields around the traveler. He's just like me, a lone wolf. 1.1 you feed the dog, 1.2 you feed the fox, 1.3 you feed the Xiao. But don't forget, Lantern Rite also had a web event. Light 5 lanterns and win a billion primo gems. It's a real shame you don't get the whole billion, but at least it's split for all travelers. So when Christmas came and everyone got their primo gems from this web event, word got around that not everybody got the same amount. It was discovered that the primo gem rewards was RNG between 108, 188, and 288.
Madami na scam siguro dito. 1 billion primo gems, sabi. Okay lang sana pag randomize, pero kumbaga makakakuha ka ng 1,000. Ganun.
I find it funny that you get more Primo Gems doing nothing waiting for maintenance than a web event where you have to remind yourself to do 5 times. I didn't give a shit about the difference in Primo Gems, but I got 108.
108.
I will not be silenced. What if the Romans won the siege of Constantinople in 1453? Well, what if I also won 288 Primo Gem? Imagine going to work and your boss goes, "It brings me great pain to announce that from now on, salaries are now distributed through RNG."
Ano pag ganito sweldo mo, Chinchu?
I believe in Elion. He rose from the netherworld.
We got the first ley line overflow. What am I, some kind of horror person? There was this commission event where they gave you Primo Gems.
No.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Gagawin ko ding RNG kung papasok ba ako or hindi sa
Kaching, what do you think of this patch so far?
This patch had so much variety with the events, from having an updated universe to our favorite, Anima Boy, Xiao. It really made me appreciate the love and care Miho put into their games. I mean, come on.
Bigla naging HS
180 resin to 240,
Ow.
double drops, free 10 pulls. Name a better gacha game. I can't wait for the Trailblazer to reunite with his sister next patch. Remove this part of the message when pasting. The money has been sent to your account.
Did you know that the Battle Pass never gave Fragile Resin, but it was actually 1.3 that started it? You know what else 1.3 also started? Events not requiring resin.
Ito. Yun ang pinaka-troll. Hello, Quiz Ali.
Are live. I repeat, Zhongli buffs are live in 1.3. Every single patch just keeps getting better and better. Genshin always delivers that good stuff inside us. Wait, what?
Oo ba?
Barbara's voice line got changed?
Let the show begin! Let the show begin!
Ito pala no.
No.
Itong isang alam ko, raspy daw yung boses ni Barbara
We
daw.
can do it!
Barbara! What's going on?
Walang resin dati, wala daw.
La da 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 da.
Kulang ng isang piece.
Ta-da! Barbara's here. All the standing around is making me so sleepy. Are you tired?
He's crying. Kaching? Let's get out.
Is to play the upcoming Windbloom Festival. Unlock Venti my device or the
0.4. It's a little embarrassing to say, but...
This patch had one of the most surprising trailers when it...
Ano? Meron ba? Tara doon. Tara doon.
It started off showing the Windbloom Festival, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty cute. Then I saw this, and I was like, what? Seeing all this made what's coming even more worth it. And I'm not even talking Rosaria. It was when you thought it was just a silly little festival with mini games, then they hit you with the most kill shit thing you've ever seen.
Ah, Starlight?
Welcome sa stream sa'yo, Chinchu.
Paano ba yan? Hindi ako nagano.
And
Para daw
that's
sa
when I
Starlight.
knew this patch was going to be a banger. You warm up in Kovacs, I warm up in Bullseye Balloon. We are not the same. Gliding events. Classic. Ballad of Breeze was the first rhythm event, although you could only play 4 songs. The best part about this was the Wind Song Liar. The moment people started getting it, holy shit were people going crazy. This guy playing on a keyboard?
Nick, Mew Mew, Maika, Malfas,
This guy's playing on a keyboard!
Maika 2, Iruma, Rainid Hug,
This guy's playing on a keyboard!
Miggy Boy, Aya, Snorlax, Sajin, JS.
Kasabay na ba yung kay ano dito?
Okay, we have 3 minutes. Good luck, Lods. Calix, ano to? Magbibigay ka ng number o yung first na talaga? Kasabay na may kay Densho Boy? Hindi pa.
Hindi pa pala, Calix, mamaya na lang.
For ano pa lang to? For
This
ML
guy's
pa lang
keyboard
to.
Parang
plays
ito sa mga
itself.
sa mga sikat na sikat dati.
Number, yes.
This guy's
Calix,
editing
number.
the keyboard. How many games can you play Sans Undertale? How many games? These professionals are starting to piss me off.
Lipat tayo sa laptop, mas malakas. Mas mabilis ba? Ano meron? MJ, paano to? Nag-giveaway to para sa mga nag-ML.
We also got
Meron
mini
tayong
games
sponsor,
in
which
mini
is si
games.
Calix.
These events
Pamimigay ko
were
ng
a little
Starlight
silly.
para sa mga ML
Can we have
players.
Fall Guys? Son.
Calix,
we
anong number? Bago ko
already
i-start
have
to.
Fall Guys
We
at
already
home.
have Fall
We
Guys
have
at-
Fall Guys at
Wait
home.
natin yung
Genshin
number ni
Impact Fall
Calix.
Guys type minigame should be permanent. Could improve endgame engagement. Yeah, you walk past 5 bubbles.
Endgame engagement.
The endgame
Okay,
is definitely
na-receive
gonna
ko
go
na
crazy on
number
this
from
one.
Calix.
Hey!
Okay, game!
What's this guy doing cheating in one of the
And
modes? Hey, you can't do that!
go!
Monty, we could perhaps kill this
Good
guy
luck
real
po sa
quick.
mga
That would be much
mananalo.
appreciated.
Hello,
The devs
hello,
were really
hello.
yapping out
Salamat
there.
sa
Schleppers.
hydrate.
Good luck sa
Poof
mananalo
head. So what else
ng
did
Starlight.
Windblue have?
Kaya!
Kaya is the type of guy to put the urinal next to somebody. That guy's a freak.
Ng ML. So by the way, kung hindi ko lang, yung mga kasali dito ay ML players po.
It was the Mondstadt
Kapag sumali
Festival
dito ang
with
DML player,
Mondstadt
mata-time out,
characters.
boy. Tapos nanalo. Pag nanalo dito,
Kaya pala galing yung sound
yung hindi
system ko,
ML
yes.
player,
Nag-aano rin ako eh. Close natin para hindi
You
marinig.
serious?
I received a letter. Oh,
Kalimutan ko pala, naririnig nyo.
it says,
Sorry,
Someone
sorry.
sent Barbara a death threat.
Dear Barbara, I've stolen the thing most precious to you and buried it.
my sister.
Okay, I can deal with the voice lines.
Wait, balik na natin sa
Killing her family? After investigating the letter, we found out that it was someone's way to get Barbara's attention.
ads.
What kind of fucked up way is that?
So sorry to
Paano
get
na lang,
your
Calix?
attention
Pasabi
this
na lang
way.
kapag yung
Let's be
ano na ni
honest here.
Densho Boy.
It was you, Albert.
Ang daming nagalit kay Albert nun eh.
You must have heard of her. She I'm the
Big ass statue. He has a long. Who's Nimrod?
always constantly
In the pizzeria? Killing her. And criminals out. We can free 4-star weapon. Free 4-star
ito,
weapon.
hindi ko rin naabutan
Look
to.
it up. No, Fisho isn't getting kidnapped. It was nice to see MiHoYo learn from their mistakes. That is the first lantern right, and for that, Windbloom gets a festival out of 10. Aside from your typical
Pinate pala
run-of-the-mill
natin si Kuya
kill
Gulas
monster
tayo.
event and marvelous merchandise,
Hindi
did I
siya
tell you
i-raid
that you can
natin, eh.
become
Para kay
Pokemon?
Kuya Skulls,
Tell me
binawal
this
since
isn't
I
the
raided
best
him.
event ever created. We need more events like this.
Later,
I know I just
after
said Pokemon Genshin Impact, but I hate Pokemon. This event had a pretty cool idea of taking a boss and making it
didn't
into
just
an
say
event.
that.
It's like farming them in the overworld,
You
except you
hate
get more
Pokemon,
rewards,
sabi
and the
mo na.
gameplay actually feels like you're fighting Oceanid. I remember the first time I
Daming
played an
matitrigger
Oceanid was
doon.
I hate Oceanid. She just does so much damage with her goons and that shitty bubble explosion from the frogs. Why don't we just Pokemon every frog from existence? Oceanid nowadays, you should really call her Snortionid. It's the most boring ass thing ever. Oceanid in this event was like,
Ang dami naboboring sa Oceanid
the
eh.
last time I felt any sense of challenge or danger when doing world bosses was 1987
Master Jack
when
3.
Bennett bit
Hello,
the frontal
welcome
lobe
to
off
the
that
stream.
kid.
Genshin Impact, one
These
of the
bosses are
PlayStation
just chores.
partner
That's the
arts.
whole
I
point. You
still
just
haven't
farm them and
seen
forget
if
about it. But the
they won or
Oceanid
not.
event made her interesting to fight, and I think that every now and then it's a good event to have instead of the same potato
But we
enemy
can
dungeon
try
fight
to
with
look it
buffs.
up.
You get this Endora pet. She doesn't disappear when you go swimming, unlike this PP piss silly. And for that, Endora gets the
I
fun
think it
pink
was
stamp of
ZZZ
approval.
that one,
I'll be
if I'm
checking
not
in to see if
mistaken.
she's fireproof when we eventually start
Zenless
diving into
Zone
volcanoes
Zero.
for Natlan. We Will Be Reunited was a huge lore dump that dragged you straight back into the whole reason the traveler's here in the first place. Where's the pizza? The festivals were cute, but now we're getting serious. I will do a very light spoiler. I promise it's nothing. You meet Lumine in the quest. I think it's universally agreed that the traveler being silent 99% of the time suck ass. I can live with it, but at least make him speak his shit when it's arguably one of the most important moments, like being reunited with your sister who got kidnapped and put in a box.
Lagi lang tahimik si Aether eh.
Princess.
Could that be?
Ether. Ether, why are you with Dane?
Can we let Zach eat? He's getting breadcrumbs every 3 patches because he says 1 sentence. Like, imagine if this happened. It's the end. You conquered all 7 nations, sacrifice everything. Dainsleif gets naked, the heavens are pissed, and it cuts to you, standing before your sister, reunited once more, only to have a fucking staring contest.
How many times am I gonna have to explain this to you, you fucking piece of shit?
Just make sure your account can actually do damage, because if not, be prepared to spend more time fighting these stupid ass ruin guards than reading the story. Condensed resin cap increased to 5.
Diba kasi,
wow, you can lower your world level.
Hindi talaga alam ni Aether ang Aether or Lumin depende sa tweet na pinili mo, diba? Hindi nila alam kung yung language ng Tepat.
Travelers will also be able to restart the challenge mid-combat in the Abyss.
It took them 4 patches to realize that having a retry button in the Abyss was a good thing. You get a secret achievement for changing the dialogue volume.
I'm over here stroking my...
Can you hear Paimon? Hey, are you just messing with Paimon?
It's back. Genshin's back. And then they nerf Rosaria's chess. How is this playable? Is it really Genshin if I'm not coming?
Coming! Like coming to the App Store to download Genshin Impact. Pull for Eula and fight against the Astaha in a tense battle to save the traveler.
Shut up, Kaching. I'm not in the mood. Genshin was back, now it's not. Rosaria got nerfed again! I tried the new and old outfit and something felt off. So I started measuring and this is the result. This is exactly the leading edge mathematics that I come here for. Give back Rosaria her boobs. As the world is already going through a difficult time, Rosaria's nerf was found to be both unfair and saddening. Genshin Impact players demand respectfully to give Sister Rosaria back her boobs. I don't want to be that guy.
Ano rin, no?
I don't think we're changing shit with 30 signatures.
Not
NPC
gonna lie, pero
1.2 Rosaria had enough missiles to take out Conria.
Most of the Genshin community talaga. Ang hinge nila, di ba?
I have Dan! Don't do it!
Rosaria feels like Genshin's punching bag for censorship laws. Look at this, Your Honor. We are doing our utmost best to ensure that our ladies are fully clothed, because being naked is not professional.
Oh man!
Ayaw nga pala, naano nga si Toronto.
You're doing such a good job. Keep it up.
Naano siya dati doon, di ba?
Hey,
nawarningan siya.
Bring them out now. Come on, let's get out of here.
Hey, what are you doing with that lady over there? She's very inappropriately clothed. Could you please patch her up?
Oh, don't worry, Your Honor. Leave the rest to us.
Nasa yung belly bottom.
Oh, fantastic. Excellent work.
Psych! That's the wrong number! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop!
Albion Online is a sandbox MMORPG in which you write your own story.
If you guys do not know how you guys can download Genshin Impact on your mobile, well, you guys are at the right
Pero ang daming mga ano, di ba?
If it is fated, we will meet again.
Sa pinaka ano.
One of the hypest trailers we've gotten so far. What is a turtle doing on my screen? Astaha is one of those things where I spell his name different every time.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is bad.
Iniyakan ng mga players rin.
Zhongli, I'ma need your help. Hey guys, look at my teapot. Yanfei was the new 4-star on the chopping block after Rosaria's head got chopped off the block, and despite what many people tell you, she's not a lawyer, she's a legal advisor. Is that the same thing? I don't know. Maybe I
Same
should
thing
look
kasi
it
yun.
up. You usually don't want to pull for
Ay,
specific
hindi.
4
I
stars
think
because
may
you're gonna
ano
hit
sila.
pity or 6 Noels, but she was
May
running with
difference
post
pala
buff
sila.
Zhongli, so you could make a case to
May
pull for a
difference
4-star
pero
legal
almost the same
advisor.
lang pala ang lawyer
Get it?
and legal
Make a
advisor.
case. Eula, on the other hand, oh my goodness, she's one of the hottest characters, but I'm sorry to my fans who look up to me. No one that hot make me play physical. She's a physical carry. What am I gonna... No, I will not be coming.
This was once part of a ceremony for aristocrats to show off their stature.
Maybe I'll come.
Chances are near zero.
Sige, panoorin natin yan later, Elaine.
Dude, what is this, man? You can't just play a hot girl sneezing and expect me to pull.
You really ought to learn some proper etiquette.
No, no, no. Don't do it, aka shot. Remember when you moon-gazed with me? Eula is a hoe, get this scoliosis head ass out of here. You will never replace me, I'm number one. Number one.
Who the fuck are you? Let's talk about this guy. Astaha? More like bullshit, the This guy was making me angry. He just had so many stupid moves.
Andy, thank you for the follow.
Ajda
Good
is
evening.
literally
They understand magandang
Satan,
gabi.
and I can prove it. Go to the wiki and look at his scaling. 666. And you might be like, oh,
Pero ang
it's just a
kunat
one-time
nito.
thing.
Ang taas ng resistance ni ano.
Yeah, you think it's just a
Ajda's
one-time
resistance
thing?
was really
Coincidence?
too high.
I think not.
And
He is Satan!
mostly
He's Satan! If
most
you're
people
struggling with
saying
Astaha,
is
you need a healer.
Hey, what's up guys? Today we're gonna talk about healers.
So you might be inclined to ask, well, who's the best healer for Astaha?
Ayak.
It's Zhongli! Ajdaha.
Once may Zhongli ka, panalo ka na.
Ajdaha is
That's
not a boss
the
fight.
debate before.
It's Zhongli propaganda.
Community's initial reaction. So, ang dami nilang ang dami nilang what do you call? Mga nag-triple crown ng naramdam yung product na ito. Oo, ang ano niya kasi talaga dati. Ang what do you call this? Ang hinge kasi niya sobra dati. Tapos ang ano niya, meron yung mechanic niya, di ba, na kapag wala kang shield is meron yung DOT. Which makes Zhongli kasi talaga during that time your best option. Pwede yung Diona, yung mga yan, yung mga old na shielders, pero nothing can compete with Zhongli kasi.
First time.
Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you.
We are literally entering Ajdaha's ass every time we fight him if the crystal tree is equivalent to his tail. Multiple invulnerable phases, check. Long animations.
Ayun, ang tagal rin ng animation niya. Totoo yan.
If you could please hurry the fuck up, it would be greatly appreciated. You're holding everybody else up because you're an inconsiderate bastard.
Check. Criminal hitboxes. You got it. Elemental resistance. Nice. The ley line disorder where he marks minorities without shields. I love it. This guy has the HP of 4 Devolans.
He's also the first weekly boss where you go into his ass.
It is time, Morax. We settle this now.
Nga pala, meron ba ako dun sa feature sa giveaway?
Shall we get going, you and I? Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I hate this guy with a passion when he came out, but you know what? He made Rage Beneath the Mountains. He made Rage Beneath the Mountains. You can do anything, King. You are forgiven. With the introduction of Teapot, you can now put child in prison. That's all he's good for. There are people who main Teapot, Fortnite building some of the craziest shit. This is not even Mondstadt.
Dami.
It's Teapot. You can build farms, go to the pool, you can watch porn! You can get married! Oh, you thought I was joking? Then you have me over here turning my house into a Bitcoin miner. You know what else Teapot also has? Naked Raiden. Why did you look? There's no Naked Raiden in Genshin Teapot! Wind Trace. This is the best event. I think I got like 5 best events this video, but it's prop hunt. What's not to like? This was one of the most fun events because I just spent the whole time trolling and doing the dumbest shit. Don't mind me. I'm just a box in a tree. Oh my god, is that the real Lumine?
Well, boys, we did it. We found our sister. What's the point of going through all these Archon quests when we have Lumine right here? She was playing hide and seek the whole time.
Hello. Oh shit, that's a child kidnap.
Uh-oh. Don't do it.
And his best partner in crime, Muna.
I'm a lamp. I'm a lamp. I'm a lamp. Shut up. Shut up. What did I say? We gotta lay low or else our friends are gonna die. We gotta... Sky! 5 tips to succeed as a hunter in the Genshin Impact Wind Trace event. Number 4. Pay attention to your surroundings. Energy Amplifier was the new kid in town, except this new kid got captured by aliens, probed, and cloned 3 times because I'm seeing a pattern between events and collecting rocks. Fool me once, took my shoe. Fool me twice, have a bowl of rice. Fool me thrice, have this cat!
You can get a free Diona in 1.5, and no, she didn't get kidnapped, she's not a kid.
She's a cat. There ain't no laws for cats. Does anyone know how to get Diona in Genshin Impact? I'm in PS4.
Help! Help!
How to get Diona YouTube video. Diona, she got the shield, heal, cleanse. Common sense dictates she's a support. So why does she ascend with cryo damage? Why is this here? Is this for people who lost 50-50 to Ganyu? Santa, can we have Ganyu for Christmas? Misty Dungeon, you can play as Mona. 3 years later, I still don't have Mona.
Mona. Grabe.
God damn! What? Fuck!
Mimi Tomo was our first racist event. During this event, players will have to track down an unusual hilly trail. The players will get some help from Hilly Churlian expert Ella Musk and her handy handbook of Hilly Churlian to communicate with other hilly trails to find whereabouts on the unusual hilly trail. So you basically conspire with a little kid to target unusual hilly trails. Oh, it's fine to profile this hilly trail. Why? Because it's unusual, that's why!
A unusual hilly trail has been spotted in Windrise. Mods, kill his whole family! Hey!
Why are hilly trails helping us? The non-usual ones!
Naalala ko tong event na to eh.
Iza!
Hindi ko papansin kahit patayin mo.
I just killed this guy's brother right in front of him. Oh.
Hindi mo to naabutan na chinchit.
Ah, yes, the fate of my species rely on a fucking piece of fish. Now with this, I will tell you how to kill more of my kind.
Out of pocket for that shit.
Mimi Tomo.
Snitches, man, telling all their business. You rock up to the location and the guy's Bing chilling out the ass. He even brought his anti-racist friends, but I'm sorry. You were sold for a piece of fish. But does racism even exist when you are a hot anime girl? God damn, look at the way she moved. Listen, man, you can't just have 2 minutes of Yola dancing and have it be a good day. Oh.
I thought you said no one that hot would make you play physical.
Well,
Si Arwell
Kaching, it's a
Chinchio.
good thing she's cryo.
Release mo na maigi yan.
I'm here every night Sunday, recorded in front of a live studio audience. But during all these shenanigans, patch 1.5 started a change that evolved the hardcore experience forever. Festivals come and go, but now we got the Abyss patch. There's a reason I didn't talk about the Abyss until now. It was baby. Ruin guards, mages, Fatui.
My dessert coffee?
Wow! New limited edition Topico Blanca Winter Blend.
Creamy coffee.
Pyro agent. What kind of times were we living in where this was considered endgame? Now we have heralds and lectors in the Abyss. Get ready for the level 100 tag team double fisting session. That is, if you can even make it to floor 12. Floor 11 had this slowing water debuff and you can't even dodge it. It made your cooldowns 100 times longer. So if you don't have a cleanser,
This is the most
your
scuffed
flight
Abyss
to
though,
Guangdong province
Hello,
is now
hello,
ready.
Vinhelm. Welcome to the stream. Good evening.
Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy.
AI voice? Nope. Ito yung natural voice ko.
Oh, and you know what? We also have the
Napaka-ano
Water Avengers. Yes, because we need more.
Sa YouTube? Ay, hindi. Si, ano to? This...
Tony Stark, fuck me in the ass. We went from boing boing slime
Sino
and
to?
treasure
Akashot.
hunter seaman to intergalactic
Ano siya, Genshin content
alien.
creator siya dati. Hindi ko lang alam kung
When
up
everyone was
until
a
now.
noob, trying to defend the monolith from a
Pero
horde of hilly trolls without Venti changes a man. That shit was fucked up. You better not shoot me one, you piece of— This was the beginning in a new era of endgame content, and it's crazy to see the evolution of Abyss. Abyss in 1.2?
Magandang gabi, hello, Halfpoint. Anong ganap ngayon? Nagre-react tayo sa video. Kung ano ang kabihasnan ng 1.x dati hanggang sa latest nitong video na ito.
Jurassic Park right now. How did a goddamn
Napaka-scap pala ng ano dati. Ng Genshin rin.
They got dinosaurs in this game. Yo, hey. Are we even playing the same game? They got an alien. What is this? You're bringing out my worst enemy now. The chicken now? Come on. What the hell?
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this—
The Golden Apple
Kailan
Archipelago
ka pala
is a
nag-start
scam.
maglaro?
There was never a
Late na
golden
ako.
apple anywhere despite searching the
Late rin
entire
ako naglaro, I
ocean.
think,
The boats were
before
introduced and it
mag-2.
changed everything. When
Mag
you
2.0,
explore the whole game on
ganun.
two legs, you
Pero
start to
late rin.
appreciate non-leg transportation.
Walang
We got a
Abyss
boat.
Help,
Tell me, how
wala
many
yung
games
mga
have
ano
boats?
ninang.
You
Yung
were
mga
like a
nag-claim
grandma
last time wala
airship
po,
into some
and
random ocean. What's going on? Wave
as
riding
of
all
now
over
wala
your
yung mga
enemies,
ibang
exploring
nag-claim po.
caves, going to Brazil. There's a random rock in the middle of the ocean with a tennis court.
Wala yung mga,
The puzzles
ay walang
required
nag-claim
4D
kumbaga
chess
ninang.
and balls. It was pretty fun to see that shit slap back and forth. And while they were pretty fun, they had this rock puzzle. I'm like Sisyphus, brute forcing the solution.
Ito.
Eventually,
Ay,
I'll hit
later
the
na.
right order. Get the fuck out of here! And you.
Wala bang TCGL ninang.
Can you give me
Wala
one
ni.
more day?
O, na Chichi, di ko rin makiklear yun dun sa Molani mo. Hindi ko nga na-clear dun sa alt account ko eh. At to mention ang lakas ng ano ng second half ko.
Climbed up the ladder. There was a secret island top right on the map. No, not that one.
Ito ano
This
lang.
one. You have to
Pwede ako mag-ano
navigate
nila.
through the fog. You can bomb hilly churro houses.
TCG help dun sa'yo?
Don't take me back. There was a locked chest. You
Event
had
help,
to open
pwede
it with
rin.
a code.
Pero I think
Yeah, I'm googling that shit. Look at this puzzle right here.
open naman
Look
yung
at
ano
it.
dyan eh. Open yung mga event
Look at
help ata
this.
dyan sa baba.
I don't like
Hindi ako
these
nagkamali.
child favoritism puzzles. It's a good thing he's locked up in Teapot Prison. The whole island
Pero I
was
think yung
screenshot
mga iba kasi
material.
hinihintay nilang
To be
matapos
honest,
muna
the
ano.
whole game is
or
screenshot material.
ma-open
When
lahat.
it comes to music, I truly believe that a good-ass soundtrack elevates the gaming experience. You can have a piece of steak, but if there's
Hindi
no
ko alam kung
seasoning, it's
sinimulan
gonna
na ni
be bland.
Calix yung sa kanya.
Music seasons the game.
We're gonna get a little bit more on there.
Tapos sakto
I have
fill up
fond
ka na
memories
lang.
of Dragon Spine and Golden Apple
Sige, yung
because of their
apat na
beeps
account.
and boops.
Sakto,
While
pwede
playing
nating
through the
simulan
map,
bukas.
you would listen to
Or
shit
sa
like
makalawa.
this.
Fill upan mo na lang. Fill up ka na lang yung isa, tapos gawin ko na 4 na account nun.
You stop
Saka
and
yung
wonder,
sa'yo, Ninang,
this
kahit
game has
hindi
been
ka
out
na
for 3
mag-claim,
years.
gagawin ko rin
What
yung
have I
TCG
done
niyan.
in the last 3 years? And it's the nostalgic tunes giving you these thoughts that makes me appreciate the OST in this game. Because looking back, the first archipelago in 1.6, there wasn't really a lot. But like Dragon Spine, it's a fun little pit stop that makes you feel like the Golden Apple. Except this scam-ass place, never once did I see a golden apple. Unlocking the archipelago breaks my heart to see Lumine fall and break all the bones in her legs. The main gist of the story can be summarized like this.
Ah yes, that. I should start with how we ended up here. We arrived by dragon, but as soon as we entered the island's vicinity, something caught Razor's
Ninang,
eye.
kaya nating ibaba yun ng 95. Especially if yung Zhongli tech ang gagamitin. Kasi yun ang pinakamabilis eh. Pero as of now, hindi ko pa gets kung paano yung timing ng Zhongli tech. Ads!
Red Bull gives you wings.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon, I always get my best sleep with your texts.
135. Yes, merong may nakita pa akong
We worried that he'd be in danger.
Nakikita rin ako na
So we
around
also leapt off the
below
dragon's
120 yung sa kanya or 90 seconds. Yung sinabi ni Incho 95 po, possible po.
We got our first skin in the game. Barbara has a duck!
And
Jean
yes,
looks real dapper in the intro.
yeah,
I'm honestly surprised
tomorrow
Hoyoverse
siguro
hasn't
ninang
milked
gawin
the
natin.
shit out of skins, because if you think about it, we have so much official art of characters in different outfits, and when you consider the amount of Alberts that play this game, Hoyoverse, why are you ignoring this free money glitch? They have to be saving skins as a trump card.
Nagawa ko siya ng once, kumbaga ninang yung sinabi
Revenue has
ko
been
na
going down. The players
nag-ano
are
rin
leaving.
siya,
What are we gonna do?
na-stuck na siya sa gitna. And then, pumipitik na yung ni Zhongli. Kumbaga yung pillar siya pumipitik na gano'n. Pero hindi nga siya na-clip ng maigi dun sa gitna. Kaya, hindi malakas yung damage.
Why don't we just release Naked Raiden skin?
We're rich, baby! But my immersion skins are gonna ruin everything. And while I don't want LeBron James Fortnite, at some point you have to consider, is it worth breaking the canon timeline to have Kazuha and Beidou dripped out in front of a car?
Oh yeah. Siguro ang dami nang bumili nito kapag ginawa talagang mga skin.
You're telling me you don't want Ayaka in a kimono, Faruzan coffee, school outfits, sportswear Bennett, KFC Noel Diluc, Pizza Amber Yula, Scientist Tignari Kole, Boba Ganyu Shenha, Boba Kamisato, 3 Hutaos, Convenience Store Yoimiya, Pizza China, Toucan, Marriage, Pizza Gene? Come on, you don't want Pizza Gene? We also got a new world boss in 1.6.
Pero buti na lang
the
they
Magu
are not
Kenki.
milking the
Compared
players.
to the other world bosses at the time, he was different.
I'm the guy!
I am a noble elemental life form that
Squirk ba
dwells
ginamit mo sa
within
babae?
bodies
Yak.
of pure
Nag-squirk
water.
ako.
I am born from a draconic
Pwede ko siyang
calamity.
ilipat sa taas.
The highest level of elemental purity. I was imbued with the essence of biting frost.
Tapos mag-nefer ako sa baba.
I take 10 seconds to stand up.
Magu Kenki. Could this be Xiao
Pero Skype-
Senpai?
Thomas, okay tayo.
Yeah,
Tumagos
that
yung
looks about right.
eh.
Magu Kenki,
Tatlong
photo
charge
shoot.
attack niya, tumagos hanggang sa second na shield. Mas lalo na C6 pa yung kay Ninang Kigay. Tatlong charge attack niya, tumagos na half
I
health
gotta
agad
admit,
yung second
I
na
was
shield.
at
nung
least half chub
tatlo.
watching his introduction. Why is this guy so cool? Why is this
Oh,
guy
ang
eating a
hapdi sana ni
leaf?
Squirk kung wala
Kazuha
yung
to
mga
me
elemental
is a
shield sa
character
taas
that
eh.
you don't really know you
Kumbaga
need
kung
until
parang
you
sa
press
ano
skill
sana
into
siya, yung
burst, and
overworld
then you're like,
counterpart niya na hindi mag-shield.
yeah, this guy has the most satisfying gameplay. He's
Dudurugin ni Squirk agad
versatile,
yun eh.
can group enemies, smooth animation, stamina reduction, empowers the team. He kind of chill like that.
pala, no?
Everything
Ang dami
Kazuha
nag-skip
does
kay
makes your
Kazuha.
life more fun.
Dati daw.
He does a little bit of everything, and he also gives a little bit of everything. You don't need him, but after using him, you can't go back. Kazuha is the salt of Genshin, and his demo? Hey, watch out! What the hell? You had this Inazuman exile kicking ass and the music went so hard even his enemies started breakdancing.
Like a melody.
So it might surprise you to see that I skipped him, and this is a problem I have with Genshin in general. When you put my queen Ayaka the patch after Kazuha, how can I play? I want to pull for every character, but I can't unless I spend money.
I would have given you the money.
You're not giving me shit. You fucking know.
I would have given you the money.
You're lying.
Wait.
You're lying.
That's how gacha games make money. What kind of sick business move is this, MiHoYo? You're gonna expect me to sit there and skip the soul. I have no choice. It's blasphemous. Blasphemous like the Klee banner running along Kazuha, except this time she's had enough.
But deliver us.
We got a free 4-star weapon, Dodoko Tails. Look at it. It got me thinking. Festering Desire, Windbloom Ode, Dodoko Tails. How do you get these if you missed the event? Well, lucky for you, they have a system that lets you replay past events. Thank you, HoYoverse. Download the game today and play as Dunhung from Genshin Impact. Aside from that, the rest of the patch was Kaboom Ball and killing bosses in Vagabond. Midsummer Island Adventure felt as if Genshin had a summer update. Let's relax and talk about that one time everyone thought Ulfer was a pedophile. Back when the game came out, there was this dude outside Mondstadt standing next to a river. So you talk to him and find out he's building a boat for this Flora girl, so light and dainty. One day, I will confess my love to Flora on board a dandelion boat. It's such a shame that my last few attempts have all sunk on their maiden voyages. Then he gives you 5 crabs, and honestly, that's pretty sweet of him to keep working on his boat for this girl he likes. And then you're like, wait, Flora, isn't she that 10-year-old that sells flowers? What the fuck? This guy just tried to bribe me with 5 crabs! I'm sure even Mr. Krabs does not approve of this. But then I found out that this was all a setup. Ulf R has to be the most sabotaged NPC in Genshin history. I found out that Flora was never actually a kid.
Yep.
When did she look like this? So I did a little bit of investigation, might I say so myself, and I found out that this Flora was Beta Flora. And for some reason, when the game came out, MiHoYo turned her into a kid? And they never changed his voice lines? So they forgore.
New limited edition Copico Blanca Winter Blend.
Creamy Copico Blanca.
Police.
Bitch.
Put yourself in his shoes. The last time you saw Flora, she was taller than the Traveler. Everyone is calling you out for being a pedo. What can you do except stand there? Because you were programmed to confess to your lover who got turned into a 10-year-old by your creators and they never changed your dialogue to compensate. The twists and turns in this story is enough to be its own movie. But MiHoYo, they remember. They finally remember. They changed his dialogue about Flora, so now it's a cute little family story.
They ain't believing us. God did.
1.0, we're kidnapping kids to confess to them in the middle of the ocean. Now we're taking our little sister on a boat ride. Let's go. I'm gonna answer the question that we've all been having on our minds since you've been watching this video. How does it all come back to Klee? Ka-ching, bring out the lobster.
Tell him to bring out the lobster.
Ka-ching?
I don't like you anymore. You a simp. I'm gonna be catching you later.
When Genshin was released, who was there at the beginning? Klee. When version 1 ended, who had a rerun? Klee. Coincidence? Well, actually, yes, but then I saw version 2 and 3 both ending with Klee banners, and it was then I realized that Klee is Genshin's true endgame. Version 4 is also gonna end with Klee, and the game's final version is also gonna have Klee in it as well. The Klee fan theory that has Genshin Impact players talking. Klee's appearance might have to do with her mother. Oh shit!
Wait. 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 If Alice is Clee's mom, that means that Clee is Alice's daughter. According to this logic, that must also mean that Jean is Golden Apple.
So, basically, yun lang. Well, up sa old version ng Genshin, yep. Si Zero Bares ako nga eh. Sinend mo nga kanina eh. Pwede natin i-check before tayo mag-end. Tapos na muna. Pero ang ganda ng ano no. Ganda rin ng ano. Tapos meron pa yung kay ano.